Food for thought. 10 countries with the worst food safety standards. Imagine biting into a juicy piece of fruit, only to later find out it was injected with a deadly chemical. Today, we're diving deep into the 10 countries with the most terrifying food safety standards on the planet. Stick around, because what you don't know about your food could actually kill you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something that affects every single one of us, food safety. We're talking about systemic negligence, corruption, and a blatant disregard for human life disguised as a meal. So buckle up, because this is going to be a disturbing ride. Starting off our list at number 10 is Nigeria, a country with vibrant markets and some of the most horrifying food safety violations in the world. Imagine walking through a bustling market, the air thick with the smells of spices and sizzling meat. See that raw meat sitting uncovered in the scorching sun for hours, swarmed by flies? No refrigeration, no sanitation, just open-air contamination. A recent investigation found that 70% of meat sold in Nigerian markets contained dangerous bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella. Many farmers use banned pesticides, chemicals so toxic they've been outlawed in most countries, just to keep insects away from their crops. These poisons seep into fruits and vegetables, ending up on dinner plates across the country. The government has tried to crack down, but corruption and weak enforcement mean that millions of Nigerians and unsuspecting tourists are eating poison every single day. One bite of that seemingly fresh mango could send you to the hospital. Number 9, we have Vietnam, a paradise for food lovers, but a nightmare for food safety. Street food here is legendary, but behind the delicious flavors lies a dark secret. Vendors have been caught using formaldehyde, a chemical used to preserve dead bodies to keep noodles from spoiling. Some butchers inject borax, a toxic substance used in cleaning products into meat to make it look fresher for longer. The worst part? Many of these vendors operate with zero oversight. Government inspections are rare, and even when they happen, bribes often sweep violations under the rug. It's a system rigged against the consumer. Egypt, where food is a game of Russian roulette. Coming in at number 8 is Egypt, a country where food safety is so bad it's literally killing people. Vendors were caught using industrial-grade salt, the kind meant for melting ice on roads in bread production. This salt contains dangerous heavy metals and toxins that can cause kidney failure, nerve damage, and even death. Dairy products are often watered down and mixed with chalk powder to bulk them up, while fruits and vegetables are doused in unregulated pesticides. The result? Thousands of cases of food poisoning every year, with children being the most vulnerable. If you ever visit Egypt, stick to bottled water, avoid raw foods, and pray you don't get sick. India, the spice of life or death? Now prepare yourself for number 7, India. Tests have found that over 60% of milk sold in India is adulterated with everything from detergent to urea. Vegetables are often laced with toxic dyes to make them look brighter. Spices have been found to contain unsafe levels of lead and pesticides. Authorities seized thousands of liters of fake ghee, a cheap counterfeit made from industrial oil and animal fat scraped from slaughterhouse floors. Many of these dangerous foods end up in restaurants, street stalls, and even supermarkets. So unless you're growing your own food, every bite in India is a gamble. Mexico. Think twice before that taco. At number 6, we have Mexico, a country beloved for its tacos, tamales, and tequila, but plagued by some of the most disgusting food safety practices in the world. Street vendors here often operate without running water, meaning they're preparing food with dirty hands, unwashed utensils, and contaminated ingredients. Illegal slaughterhouses, known as aradas, operate in hidden locations, butchering sick, dying, or even already dead animals in filthy conditions. This meat, often crawling with maggots and bacteria, then gets sold to unsuspecting customers at local markets. Some vendors preserve their fresh produce with formaldehyde or other toxic chemicals. So next time you're in Mexico, think twice before grabbing that tempting street taco. It might just be your last meal. China, the masters of fake food. Breaking into the top 5 is China, a global food exporter with a dark, disturbing underbelly of food fraud and contamination. In China, criminals have perfected the art of fake food. Counterfeit eggs made from gelatin and chemicals, synthetic rice crafted from plastic, and even gutter oil. Cooking oil illegally recycled from sewage drains. This oil, filled with carcinogens and bacteria, gets resold to street vendors and restaurants across the country. Despite government crackdowns, these practices still happen in secret. It's a game of cat and mouse with consumers caught in the middle. So the next time you order Chinese takeout, ask yourself, do you really know where that chicken came from? Bangladesh, where every bite could be tainted with sewage. At number 4, we have Bangladesh, a country where food safety is so bad, eating here is like playing a game of Will This Kill Me? Fish, a staple in Bangladeshi diets, is often preserved with formalin, a toxic chemical used in embalming dead bodies. Fruits are injected with artificial sweeteners and dyes to make them look ripe, while vegetables are drenched in unregulated pesticides. Over 50% of street food tested in Bangladesh was found to contain fecal bacteria, meaning every bite could be contaminated with human waste. The government has tried to enforce regulations, but poverty and corruption mean little has changed. So unless you're cooking everything yourself, every meal in Bangladesh is a potential death sentence. Ethiopia, when food scarcity meets food safety disaster. Now we enter the top 3 with Ethiopia, a country where food scarcity is bad enough, but food safety is even worse. Unregulated slaughterhouses operate in filthy conditions, with meat often left to rot in the open air before being sold. Grains, a dietary staple, are frequently contaminated with mold that produces deadly aflatoxins, linked to liver cancer and stunted growth in children. And in rural areas, many families rely on famine foods, wild plants and roots that can be toxic if not prepared correctly. Humanitarian groups are working to improve conditions, but for now, eating in Ethiopia is a dangerous gamble. Pakistan, where food fraud is the norm. The runner-up for worst food safety in the world is Pakistan, a country where food fraud isn't just common, it's expected. Milk is watered down and mixed with chalk powder, detergent, or even urea to increase profits. Fruits are artificially ripened with calcium carbide, a chemical that can cause cancer and organ failure. A 2022 study found that 80% of water used in food preparation contained traces of fecal matter. The government has done little to stop it, leaving millions at risk of deadly diseases like cholera and typhoid. So unless you want to play Russian roulette with your stomach, eating in Pakistan is a risk you don't want to take. Afghanistan, a country on the brink of starvation and food poisoning. And finally, the country with the absolute worst food safety standards in the world, Afghanistan. Decades of war have destroyed infrastructure, leaving food production in chaos. Contaminated water, expired imports, and unregulated markets mean that every meal could be your last. Meat is often sourced from sick animals, their diseased flesh butchered and sold without a second thought. While grains, the staple of their diet, are stored in damp, rat-infested warehouses, crawling with insects and riddled with droppings. In some regions, families are forced to eat bread, made from grass and animal feed just to survive. The situation is so dire that eating in Afghanistan isn't just unsafe, it's a matter of life and death. So, there you have it. The 10 countries where eating could literally kill you. Was this video disturbing? Good. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more shocking content. And let me know in the comments, would you dare to eat in any of these places? And remember, next time you take a bite of food, ask yourself, do you really know what's in it? While the countries we've discussed struggle with severe food safety issues, it's important to note that developed nations are not entirely free from food safety challenges. Let's take a closer look at how food safety standards in developed countries compare and what lessons can be learned. In the United States, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, work tirelessly to ensure food safety. However, issues like E. coli and Salmonella outbreaks still occasionally occur, reminding us that constant vigilance is necessary. Across the Atlantic, the European Union has stringent food safety regulations enforced by the European Food Safety Authority, EFSA. Yet, even with these high standards, incidents like the horsemeat scandal of 2013 reveal vulnerabilities in the system. Japan, known for its meticulous food culture, faces its own set of challenges. The Fukushima nuclear disaster in 2011 raised significant concerns about radioactive contamination in food, highlighting the need for robust monitoring systems. Australia and New Zealand, with their rigorous food safety frameworks, are often considered among the safest. Still, they are not immune to risks, such as listeria outbreaks, which serve as a reminder that no system is foolproof. Even in Canada, where the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, sets high standards, food recalls due to contamination issues are not unheard of. These examples demonstrate that while developed countries generally have better food safety standards, they too face challenges that require ongoing attention and improvement. In conclusion, food safety is a global issue that affects us all. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of different systems, we can work towards a safer food supply for everyone. So, no matter where you live, always stay informed and vigilant about what's on your plate. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Until next time, stay safe and eat well. Government regulations play a pivotal role in ensuring the safety of the food we consume. These regulations are designed to set standards, enforce compliance, and provide a framework for monitoring and controlling food safety issues. In developed countries, agencies such as the FDA in the United States, FSA in the European Union, and the CFIA in Canada are at the forefront of this effort. They work to establish guidelines that cover everything from production and processing to distribution and retail. One of the key components of effective food safety regulation is the implementation of hazard analysis and critical control points, or HACCP. This systematic approach identifies potential hazards and implements measures to control them at critical points in the production process. For instance, in the EU, food businesses are required to have HACCP plans in place to prevent contamination and ensure food safety. Moreover, government regulations often include rigorous inspection and testing protocols. These inspections can occur at various stages, from farms to factories to grocery stores, ensuring that food products meet safety standards before reaching consumers. In Japan, for example, regular inspections and strict penalties for violations help maintain high food safety standards. Traceability is another essential aspect of food safety regulations. This involves tracking the movement of food products through all stages of production, processing, and distribution. When a contamination issue arises, traceability allows for quick identification and removal of affected products from the market, minimizing health risks. Countries like Australia and New Zealand have robust traceability systems that enhance their food safety frameworks. While government regulations are crucial, they are not infallible. Continuous improvement and adaptation to new challenges are necessary to keep up with evolving food safety threats. Public awareness and involvement are also vital, as informed consumers can make better choices and advocate for stronger regulations. In conclusion, government regulations are the backbone of food safety, providing a structured approach to protecting public health. By understanding and supporting these regulations, we can contribute to a safer food supply for everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay safe and eat well. While government regulations play a vital role in ensuring food safety, consumers also have a significant part to play in protecting themselves. By taking a few precautionary steps, you can greatly reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses. First and foremost, always wash your hands thoroughly before handling food. Proper hand hygiene is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to prevent contamination. Make sure to cook meat, poultry, and seafood to the recommended temperatures. Use a food thermometer to ensure that these foods reach a safe internal temperature. Additionally, avoid cross-contamination by using separate cutting boards for raw meats and other foods. Clean and sanitize your kitchen surfaces regularly to keep harmful bacteria at bay. When shopping, pay attention to expiration dates and the condition of the packaging. Damaged or swollen packaging can be a sign of spoilage or contamination. It's also important to store food properly. Keep perishable items refrigerated and use airtight containers to prevent the growth of bacteria. Be mindful of food recalls and safety alerts. Staying informed about potential hazards can help you avoid dangerous products. Finally, trust your senses. If something smells off or looks unusual, it's better to err on the side of caution and dispose of it. By being vigilant and proactive, consumers can play a crucial role in maintaining their own food safety. Remember, a little caution goes a long way in ensuring that what's on your plate is safe to eat. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay safe and eat well. As we look towards the future, the landscape of food safety is set to undergo significant transformations. Technological advancements are paving the way for innovative solutions to age-old problems. One such innovation is blockchain technology, which promises to enhance traceability and transparency in the food supply chain. With blockchain, every step from farm to fork can be recorded and verified, making it easier to pinpoint the source of contamination in the event of an outbreak. Another exciting development is the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to predict and prevent food safety issues before they arise. AI-powered systems can monitor environmental conditions, detect anomalies, and even identify potential hazards in real time. In addition to technological advancements, there are also innovations in food packaging. Smart packaging equipped with sensors can monitor the freshness of food and alert consumers if a product has spoiled. This not only helps in reducing food waste, but also ensures that consumers are better informed about the quality of the food they purchase. However, with these advancements come new challenges. The globalization of the food supply chain means that food safety standards need to be harmonized across countries. This requires international cooperation and stringent regulations to ensure that food products are safe, regardless of their origin. Moreover, as we develop new technologies, we must also consider their impact on the environment and public health. For instance, the use of nanotechnology in food packaging raises questions about potential health risks and environmental consequences. It is crucial to balance innovation with caution to ensure that new solutions do not introduce new problems. In conclusion, the future of food safety holds great promise, but it also requires careful consideration and collaboration. By embracing technological innovations and addressing the associated challenges, we can create a safer, more transparent food system for everyone. As consumers, staying informed and advocating for robust food safety standards will be key to navigating this evolving landscape. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the complex world of food safety. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay safe and eat well. Welcome back. Let's shift our focus now to some inspiring success stories in food safety. These case studies highlight how innovative approaches and stringent regulations have significantly improved food safety standards in various countries. First, let's look at Denmark. Denmark has implemented a comprehensive food safety system that includes regular inspections, strict hygiene standards, and robust traceability mechanisms. These measures have resulted in a drastic reduction in foodborne illnesses and have set a benchmark for other countries to follow. Next, we have New Zealand. Known for its high-quality dairy products, New Zealand has invested heavily in food safety research and development. The country has employed advanced technologies like blockchain and AI to monitor and manage its food supply chain. This has not only ensured the safety of its products, but has also enhanced consumer confidence globally. Another notable example is Japan. Japan's rigorous food safety regulations and proactive approach to food safety education have made it one of the safest countries to eat in. The country has a zero-tolerance policy towards food contamination and regularly updates its safety protocols to keep up with new challenges. In Europe, the Netherlands stands out for its innovative use of technology in agriculture. The country has adopted precision farming techniques that reduce the risk of contamination and ensure the production of safe, high-quality food. These practices have not only improved food safety, but have also contributed to the sustainability of the agricultural sector. Lastly, let's turn our attention to Singapore. Singapore's food safety system is renowned for its efficiency and effectiveness. The country has a multi-agency approach to food safety, involving various government bodies working together to enforce strict standards. This collaborative effort has made Singapore a model for food safety in Asia. These case studies demonstrate that with the right strategies and commitment, significant improvements in food safety are achievable. They serve as a reminder that while challenges exist, progress is possible. As we continue to innovate and collaborate, we can look forward to a future where food safety is a given, not a gamble. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on how we can make our world a safer place to live and eat. Until next time. As we wrap up our journey through the world of food safety, it's clear that the stakes couldn't be higher. From bustling markets in Nigeria to advanced food safety systems in Denmark, the disparity in food safety standards is alarming. Yet it's not just about pointing fingers or highlighting the failures. It's about understanding the critical importance of food safety for every single person on this planet. Food safety isn't just a matter of convenience, it's a fundamental human right. It affects our health, our economies, and even our social stability. Unsafe food causes more than 200 diseases, ranging from diarrhea to cancers. It puts a massive strain on healthcare systems and has devastating impacts on livelihoods and national economies. But there's hope. As we've seen in the success stories from Denmark, New Zealand, Japan, the Netherlands, and Singapore, progress is possible. With the right policies, technologies, and public awareness, we can make significant strides in food safety. Governments, industries, and consumers all have a role to play. Governments must enforce stringent regulations and invest in food safety infrastructure. Industries must adhere to best practices and innovate continuously to ensure the safety of their products. And consumers must stay informed and vigilant, making choices that prioritize safety over convenience. As we move forward, the future of food safety will undoubtedly face new challenges. Climate change, globalization, and evolving pathogens are just a few of the hurdles we must overcome. But with innovation, collaboration, and a steadfast commitment to safety, we can build a world where foodborne illnesses are a thing of the past. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey. Remember, food safety isn't just the responsibility of others. It's a collective effort that starts with each one of us. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay safe. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on how we can make our world a safer place to live and eat. Until next time.